Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to YouTube's only channel run entirely on artificial sweeteners. A lot of you have been commenting very kindly on the songs that I've been recording and putting at the end of all of these vlogs in August. If you haven't listened to the end, you're missing out on a 20-second song, a stupid 20-second song I write every day. Which was kind of a last minute thing. I was like, I'll just write a song for this. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll write a song every day now. Because why not? I used to think that I wanted to be a musician. Like, that was my dream since middle school, high school. I don't want to say I was serious about it, but that was what I really wanted. I say I wasn't serious about it because during that period, did I write many songs? I mean, I wrote a few, maybe, I don't know, maybe a dozen. Did I perform live anywhere? Like once or twice, but I wasn't really serious about it, even though it was my dream. It's kind of stupid. I'm not sure why it was my dream. I think when I was a kid, I just got it in my mind that I wanted to be a musician because I loved music so much. I loved the Beatles and stuff like that. I loved music so much that I was fascinated by it and wanted to make other people feel the way I felt when I heard music. And plus, I was just drawn to recording, especially. And I think ultimately I enjoyed recording music, and still do, more than I ever have enjoyed writing a song or performing a song. It's all about the magic of putting it all into a recording and mixing it together, because there is like this alchemy to recording where the sum is always greater than the parts. And it wasn't until, I don't know, a few years ago where I finally have allowed myself to let go of the dream of being a musician. And it's hard because I feel guilty, like I shouldn't give up on it. I have some modicum of talent. I need to go on that long shot that I can do something with it, despite the fact that I hate performing and I don't feel terribly confident in any of my musical abilities, and despite the fact that I've never taken it seriously enough to really ply my talents very rigorously. I talked about this a little bit in an old podcast episode called The Cult of the Dream. If I recall correctly, that is by far the most popular episode of my podcast. I don't know why. Maybe it just has a cool title. But this is related to that society keeps hammering into you that you have to have this big dream that you're following. And my generation in particular, I think, was told you can do anything you want. Now, I think you can really try to do anything you want, and you should, and maybe if you just keep trying, just it's a numbers game, eventually you'll be successful. But the thing is, what they don't tell you is you shouldn't just want anything. Like, you can do anything and be anything that you want, but what you want should be actually something that you're good at and something that you can work hard at. I think that's the missing half of it. We were just told to basically want whatever struck our fancy, to want whatever seemed cool, or something, to want something that spoke to something within us but maybe wasn't quite right. And I want to make a whole nother episode about this, but what I've discovered is that what I really want is to create things that affect people. And that's what drew me to music, is to, music speaks directly to the emotions. And so I wanted to make something that was moving. It's not so much about me expressing myself and making people feel what I feel. It's sort of just like doing something to move other people. I felt the same way about writing, that I love novels that can just take you on this incredible journey, and I've wanted to do that for other people. And with YouTube, it's the same way. Like, this isn't there. Yeah, I'm expressing myself, but it's more about, I want the videos to meet you where you are and to make a difference out there. And it doesn't matter so much if you understand what I'm feeling, you know. I don't matter. What matters is what is the audience's experience, you know, whether that's making you laugh a little bit, or if I'm talking about being depressed, maybe someone sees it who's feeling depressed and they realize that, oh, they're not alone. Or maybe like today, I'm talking about giving up on a dream. Maybe someone out there can realize, oh, I don't have to feel so guilty about giving up a dream because maybe it was just not something I'm suited for. And this dream out there that I was trying to go after was expressing this thing within me that is really important. But that thing, that dream, can go away, and I can still accomplish the thing that I want to through some other means. You know, just 2 years ago, YouTube wasn't really even a thought in my mind. It wasn't my dream. But now I realize that it is a way to accomplish this thing within me that has been fueling these other dreams that I've had. You know what I mean? I think with dreams, I think I mentioned this in the podcast, you can get so attached to them emotionally that you don't want to let go of a dream because it's almost like part of who you are now. Man, who I am is an aspiring whatever. I'm an aspiring actor. I can't let go of it. If I give up on it, then I'm a failure, and then I don't know who I am. But maybe ultimately this dream you have is because you want to accomplish a certain thing in life, you know, entertaining people or telling stories. And there are other ways to do that. And there are some people who do get really set on the thing that they want to do. And those people who are really driven to do that thing, yeah, they definitely need to go after it. And maybe that's you. Maybe you know you want to be whatever. And that's what you've got to do with your life. You go get it, baby. But for me, I was picking dreams out, and I was getting attached to these future images of myself and these paths I wanted to take without any real fire behind it. I mean, there was a good maybe motive, or there was a real motive that was essential to my core of wanting to affect people, but there wasn't any real passion or drive behind the path that I had arbitrarily chosen. Or chosen, maybe not arbitrarily, but I chose it because I just wanted to follow the people that I saw in life that I admired. Your dreams can be unsuited to you because you picked a dream that maybe you're not cut out for. But that doesn't mean you need to throw out everything. You need to find what is the essence of what I'm going for with this. And then maybe there's a better way that's more suited to you. Or maybe you're going down the right path. It's really up to you to decide. But I just want people who feel like they should give up on their dreams to not feel like it's a death sentence, and to not feel like they need to be guilty about it, because there's another way to accomplish what you really want. All these surface level accomplishments and career and who you are and what I'm going to do, those are kind of surface level. What is really important is fundamentally, what are the things that you want to accomplish that aren't like in the physical world, but I mean in a more deep, abstract way. What are you trying to accomplish? Is it to help other people, to move people, to inspire others? This is a lot of hippie talk, isn't it? I'm not making a lot of sense, but I think you all in my audience, you're smart people. You know what I'm trying to say. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay cool and attractive. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, don't give up on your guitar dreams, man. Play it, brother. Unless the unrealistic.